You're watching Weather AM. Glad you could join us this morning as we're talking cold, snow, wind chills. Winter has arrived. I'm meteorologist Nicole Karkic. So for this afternoon, oh boy, this is -9 in Toronto for a daytime high, -14 in Orangeville. I almost get goosebumps just looking at this. So, you know, if you want to go outside, you're just bundling up, making sure that you cover the exposed skin, making sure the kids aren't outside too long. We also have the snow squalls. They really ramped up through this weekend. We've got those relatively warm lakes, and so the cold air spreading over it has created some really intense reduced visibility north of Barrie. For Parry Sound, I'd be concerned. Fort Erie, even near Kingston too. Now Victoria Fenn Alvarado is making the best of the cold. She's in Toronto where the sun is peeking out. We're going to see some peaks of sun today really across the GTA. So when you can see it, get out and maybe go for a skate, right?
Go for a skate. Today would be the day to do it. If you do want to take in that sunshine, it's just uplifting my spirits. Nicole, today is Blue Monday, said to be the most depressing, I'm doing hand quotes, saddest day of the year. And that's just because, you know, lack of sunlight. We know how Canadian winters can get. They're cold. And not to mention, maybe you had some New Year's resolutions and already it's 3 weeks in and perhaps you failed to do so. Blue Monday, let's get rid of those blues. Blue Monday is not just Blue Monday. You know, we have this thing called the winter blues. Nicole, you ever heard of that? Do you get that yourself? Because I certainly feel the winter blues, but I'm telling you, if you get out and go for a skate, do some physical activity, you'll just turn it right around.
I love that attitude. You know, I try to stay up on my vitamin D this time of year, which is really hard. And I mean, just to be consistent, it's not hard, but to be consistent is. But I totally agree with you. This time of year, it's just really hard. But once I do get outside and go for my walks, I don't go skating because I'm terrible, but my walks are helpful. So I'll let you go off and continue skating. I'll continue to talk about the weather here. Big circles to show you where we're seeing the lake effect bands being persistent. You know, maybe avoid Highway 400 north of Barrie near Parry Sound, the Buffalo area, even though there is an NFL game happening this afternoon because they had to postpone the one that happened yesterday due to the weather. Be careful if you're traveling in that direction out of maybe Niagara. And as you can see here through Tuesday morning, I am highlighting this light blue snow, snow coming in for the greater Toronto area for the morning commute. Can't speak this morning, it's Monday. Also through Wednesday morning, we do still have those southwest winds, still some lake effect bands, some key zones that I've highlighted for you in some arrows there. So that will start to ease because the winds will ease and change direction through to Thursday. But before then, we're going to pile up areas around the traditional snow belt areas with 20 to 50 centimeters of snow. So quite a hefty amount on top of what fell on the weekend. That snow, by the way, that we're getting in the GTA through tomorrow morning, just bringing about under 3 centimeters. So not a big amount. Here's the winds that are starting to ease again, as I mentioned, through Wednesday into Thursday especially. So that will wind down. But you know what's not quitting? The cold. It is cold today, cold tomorrow. It gets even colder, it looks like, for our Saturday. So bundling up for these very cold wind chills.